build on that or match it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, last year was a very good year. But this year's a new year. We have a new coach, and this is a league where you got to prove yourself every year. So I can't think anything's going to carry over. Maybe confidence. I feel like each year I've kind of, gotten stronger and stronger and kind of building my game. And hopefully this is, another year where I can take another step. Obviously, be counted on more offensively, and I'm gonna look forward to more of that type of role. And at the same time, we got a lot of players that can put pucks in the net. I think we have a lot of depth up front, as for the forwards, and just look forward to getting off to a good start, as a team, and should be a fun year.
Just the fact that Jeff put you with Henrik and Dustin Nyquist, I mean, that's to be a good sign that he wants you on as in the top 6 mix.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I finished last year, and get a shot to start with those guys this year. Line combinations can always change, and different things can happen with injuries, and guys can move around. So if that's the way we're going to start. Look forward to it. I really like playing with C, and obviously Nyquist brings another element with his speed and the way he can finish. So I think we got a lot of good forwards, and no matter how they're mixed or matched, we're going to have a lot of depth up front. So we'll just see how it plays out. If that's the way it starts, look forward to it. So,
Justin, obviously you have an expiring contract coming up here. Do you have any talks with the front office yet about the possible extension?
Yeah, no real talks yet. We'll see as we go through camp here and into the start of the season. But my focus right now is just, while we're up here, is to get myself prepared for the season. We got preseason games coming up here. We got a red and white game to finish tomorrow. Just kind of build each day to get myself ready, for our opening night, October 9th, against Toronto. So we still got some time, but just trying to get the legs underneath you and get all the kinks out. So
you feel like going into the opening of the regular season with the game against Toronto, obviously it's going to be a big deal with Mike Babcock. Do you feel like there's going to be some healthy competition, maybe a new rivalry that would possibly sprout up?
Well, I think it's always been a rivalry, with Toronto. I mean, maybe it'll take the intensity up a little more, but at the same time, it's always a huge rival. So, Babs is over there. I mean, we're more focused on our group. I think the rivalries start, kind of with the fans, and obviously the original 6 teams. The fans are kind of what make the rivalries, the excitement, especially when we play at the Joe. It seems like the Toronto fans, when they come down, it gets our fans going a little more, so it gets exciting in the building. So we look forward to playing, against Toronto, and obviously they have a different coach. We know how they're going to play. They're going to be a tough team to play against, but we're focused on our group and
How's this training camp been for you with the new coach?
Yeah, it's been different in some ways, the same in a lot of ways. Practice has been a little different, so kind of, sometimes years past you kind of, have to pay attention to drills. You knew what the drills were coming, but you got to pay attention to all the drills because they're new, they're a little different, but the same type of drills and working on the same type of things. Systems aren't changing drastically, so but it's a new voice. I think everyone's excited, and like I said, you got to prove yourself every year in this league, but especially with a new coach.
You called getting Johan back maybe a bonus earlier in the informal skates. As a teammate, are you concerned? I mean, with where he is off the ice, or what's your level with him?
I mean, as long as the doctors clear him, I think he's good to go. I mean, you could look at it as any player. There's a concern to get injured or to get hit in the head or whatever it is, but as long as he's cleared and the doctors say he's good to go, then I don't think we worry about him. And he's he can't go out there worrying about if he's going to get hit in the head again, because then you're going to be tentative, you're going to be slow to pucks, you're going to be a step behind. So I think his focus is as long as he's clear, he's feeling like he's good to go. I think we're not going to think twice about it. So
how's he been looking as a team so far?
He looks great. He looks like he's had a great summer. Summer as far as getting his body ready, his mind seems right. He's really positive. He's energized and excited. So that's a Johan that we're used to having around the rinks, and we're excited. Like I said, it would be a bonus because he was up in limbo for a lot of the summer. We didn't know for sure what his symptoms were or how he was feeling, and it looks like he's good to go out here. So we'll see as the preseason goes along to make sure with contact. I think that's kind of what he's waiting for, is a little more contact hitting. There's not much out here, obviously, with these scrimmages and the red and white games. Is more just kind of getting your legs, getting your hands. But once we get the preseason games, that's when it really starts. So.
Justin, do you recall what you thought when you first started playing on a line with Pavel or Henrik?
Don't screw up. Yeah. Don't make mistakes. Get those guys the puck as much as possible. But I've gotten obviously more comfortable as the more games I've played with those guys, and Babs instilled confidence in me and given me a spot there, because I know the first 5, 6, 7 games I was with them, a lot of the media, you guys were saying, why am I playing there? Because my high was 10 goals or whatever it was, and so he kept the confidence in me, and Pav, whether it was Pav or Z, and enjoyed playing with me, and I knew what my job was, what my role was, and as I went along with those guys, I got more and more confident, started making more plays, and I always felt like I could score in this league. It just sometimes it takes guys more time than others, and for me it's just coming up through the organization, starting as a centerman and then moving more to the wing and kind of adjusting to what type of role I was going to play in this league. And I just feel like my game and my confidence has grown, and playing with those guys, obviously you got to know where to go, where to be, the ice you got to cover. So it's been fun, and like I said, great opportunity to play with in the top 6 with those guys. And, just got to keep working and doing what I can to help them and complement them as a player. And I know what I have to bring to the table each and every day. So,
what have you seen from Martin Fort?
I mean, first of all, he's got a great shot. I think he's a young player where you come in and he's more of a skill type guy, but he's starting to learn more of hanging on to pucks, being stronger on pucks, playing defensively, playing a 200-foot game, because that's what you got. That's what it takes when you get to the upper levels, whether it's American League or NHL.
What do you think? Working a little bit on 3-on-3, and you're going to be doing the preseason as well. How do you like that?
I think it's exciting. I think the fans are really going to enjoy, the 3-on-3, and it seems like there's always 2-on-1s either way, and chances galore. It's there's a lot of speed. You're going to see a lot of speed and skill out there, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
What have you seen from Mike Green and Brad Richards thus far?
These skates are. You can watch players. These skates are more just. It's hard to say. No one's hitting out here. They're great players. At the same time, I think it's just hard to judge exactly where players stand until we start going into preseason games, and I think it's going that way. But obviously, they're both high-end skill. Mike Green is really active D that's always looking to move forward and to push the pace. Richard's just a veteran guy that's going to help us in a lot of ways. So.